Basically, we run a lot of courses these days through Paddle Tas, and I guess I saw that there are a lot of people paddling rivers and paddling almost every day on whitewater, but not necessarily improving. When you paddle every day and you're aiming to improve, you're probably making the same mistakes over and over again. So I kind of recognised that. So I kind of started creating a lot more courses aimed at those people with the more kind of slightly more advanced skills. There were a lot of courses around for beginners, but there were never many for more kind of intermediate advanced paddlers. It's really important to be able to recognise that you can't always see the mistakes you're making. So it's good to be able to come on one of the courses and have someone look at you and say, hey, these are some things you need to work on. There's this culture in kayaking, there always has been, that people just kind of go along and paddle a river and just kind of pick it up as they go. People are pretty generous as a friendly community, so people will give people a few tips here and there, and they just kind of join a group and go paddling and hope to learn along the way. But it's not really probably the best way to go. I think it's great that we offer all these courses now through Paddle Australia, and people can go along and get the initial coaching, which I think is really important. Get that technique right at the start, and then off you go and work on it, then come and do another course, a more advanced course. Part of those courses also are for people to come along and learn how to instruct or learn how to coach. We run a lot of courses that are usually 2-day courses where people can come along, get some assistance with becoming an instructor, and then usually on the second day, we kind of do a bit more of a formal assessment and let people know where they're at. We are running a lot of instructor courses these days as well. So there's courses for flatwater instructors, courses for whitewater instructors, senior instructors, swiftwater rescue courses. So there are a lot of accreditations that we run through Paddle Australia. Some people from the mainland have actually contacted myself and asked me to go up there and run some courses because they're a bit short of instructors, or they don't have the people accessible who can sign people off for their various awards. So it is really important. We've got a lot of instructors down here in Tassie, but you can see the need for it around Australia. So every state should have enough qualified instructors that people can call upon, so that people can go along, do a course, get qualified themselves. And I think that the biggest thing people will get from attending a course is just that safety, personal safety, and also group management safety as well. You might be paddling with a bunch of friends and you can learn how to rescue each other in various situations. So I know when I run a course, we have a big emphasis on that personal safety, group management. How do you assist each other to get back in your boats and keep the group together? That's a really big part of our courses. It's so important. It's going to keep people out of trouble. We go through a lot of scenarios. I kind of think of all the possible things that can go wrong, and on a course we'll throw all those scenarios at people, get people falling off in the water, separated from boats, and we'll learn all those kind of techniques that we can get people back on boats and regrouped and staying together, and all those important things that keep people safe on the water.